Section 1.6 and 1.7 are about using reasoning in problems, puzzles, and games. So we're going to do a few examples here of some kind of puzzles and different types of things that you can use your reasoning to help figure out the answers to. So the first one here says you have to find the sum. And the clues that are given are that if you add the digits in the top number, you get 10. So that's the first clue. So that leads us with, obviously the digits would have to be from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's lots of combinations that can give us 10. So that doesn't narrow down our choices yet. But it said all of the digits are even numbers. So that eliminates some of them. So now we start off with digits of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but now it tells us in the second clue that all the digits are even numbers, so that means 1 is out, 3 is out, 5 is out, 7 is out, and 9 is out. So now we're down to adding the digits in the second number gives 4. So if we know the top two digits have to add to give you 10, that could only be 2 and 8, or 6 and 4. Yeah, okay, 2 and 8, 6 and 4, yeah, because you can't have 5 and 5, and you can't have 1 and 9. So now we know a little bit about the top. We're still not sure, but it says adding the digits in the second number gives 4. So that could be 4 and 0, or 2 and 2. But the digit 0 is not used in any number, so that's out. So that means the second number has to be 2 and 2, because that's the only way we can get a sum of 4 out of the digits we are able to use. So now we know that the top has to be 6 and 4, or 4 and 6. So 6 and 4, 6 and 4, or 4 and 6 for the top. So we'll just write that down on the side here. Let's look at the next clue. The next clue says the difference between the digits in the answer is 2. So the difference between the digits in the answer is 2. So again, that could be a couple of things. It could be 8 and 6, could be 6 and 4 in the answer. The ones digit in the top number is the same as the tens digit in the answer. So let's try a few things here now. So we know the ones digit in the top number is the same as the tens digit in the answer. So if I put a 4 here and a 6 here, that will add to give us the 10 that we want. Then if we add those two up, this would give you 6 and this would give you 8. So does that match what we want? Adding the digits in the top number, so go through the clues again. We do get 10. All of the digits are even numbers, we do get that. Adding the digits in the second number gives you 4. The digit 0 is not used, we didn't use 0. The difference between the digits in the answer is 2. 8 and 6 have a difference of 2, that's right. And the ones digit in the top number, so this number right here, is the same as the tens digit in the answer, so that's not right. Because the ones digit in the top. So if we go back and erase this and put the 4 here and the 6 here, we'll still get the other clues matching up. The adding the numbers in the digits in the top number gives 10. All the digits are even. The second number has digits which add to give you 4. Digit 0 is not used, and the ones digit in the top number is the same as the tens digit in the answer, so that would be the correct answer. So we've used a little bit of logic and reasoning and a little bit of guess and check there too to help figure out the answer to that problem. Okay, the next question says find Peter's number using the clues. So the first clue says that Peter's number is a multiple of 4, and multiples of 4 would be 4, 8, 12, 16, so on. Peter's number is also a multiple of 6, so that would be 6, 12, 18, 24, and so on. So basically, if it has to be a multiple of 4 and a multiple of 6, we'll work with the multiples of 6, the larger number, and pick the ones that are also multiples of 4. Peter's number does not have digits such that one is the double of the other number. Okay, so 12 is both a multiple of 6 and a multiple of 4, but the digit 2 is one more than the digit 1, or double, sorry. It's not that one more, it has to be double the digit. So the digit 2 is double digit 1, so that wouldn't be right. So then we'll go to the next multiple of 6 is 24, which is also a multiple of 4. But 4 is double the digit 2, so that would not be the answer. So then we go through the next multiples of 6, which would be 30 is not a multiple of 4, but the next one, 36, is a multiple of both 6 and 4, but 6 is double 3, so that's not it. And then the next multiple of 6 would be 42, but that's not a multiple of 4. But the next one, 48, is. Again, though, it's not the answer because 8 is double 4. So then if we continue, that would give us 48 plus 6 is 54, which is not a multiple of 4, but 60 is a multiple of 4. And 60 does not have digits such that one is the double of the other. And so then we check the next clue. Peter's number is even, so 60 is a multiple of 4, it is a multiple of 6, it does not have digits such that one is a double of the other, and it's even, so it matches those, but it does not match the last one, because when you add the digits 6 and 0, you don't get an odd number, so that's no good. So then we go to the next multiple of 6, which is 66. Again, that's not going to be a multiple of 4, so that's no good, but 72 is a multiple of 6 and a multiple of 4. And then if we check the other conditions, it's a multiple of 4, multiple of 6, we know that. It does not have digits such that one is a double of the other number, so it fits that clue. Peter's number is even, 72 is even, so it fits that clue. And when you add the digits of Peter's number, you get an odd number. So 7 plus 2, when you add those digits together, you do get an odd number, which is 9. So it appears that Peter's number is 72. Alright, the next type of example is one where you have a bunch of clues that you have to match up a certain activity or something with people or whatever it might be, animals and things like that. So you use the clues, and a lot of times when you have these types of questions, a chart is helpful. So we have Ted, Ken, Allison, and Janie, which are two married couples, assuming male and female marriages. And they each have a favorite sport: swimming, running, biking, and golf. So we have to match up each person with their favorite activity. So these are the clues that help us to determine who likes which sport. So Ted dislikes golf, so right away we can go to our chart and X off golf for Ted. Each woman's favorite sport is featured in a triathlon, so that means golf is not featured in triathlons, so that means Allison cannot have golf as her favorite, and neither can Janie. So that leaves, right away we know that Ken must be the one, he's the only one left to have golf as his favorite sport. So the key to doing these ones is once you get one ticked off, you know that he can't be the biker, he can't be the runner, he can't be the swimmer. So X those off so that you got less choices for the biker, swimmer, and runner, and the other ones. So the next key says says Ken nor his wife enjoy running. So we already have Ken X'd off for running, but we know that his wife does not enjoy running. Now we can't really fill anything in here, but we do know that I was going to say no, can't because we don't know which one is his wife, and so we just have to leave that for a minute, but just keep that in mind. So the next one says Allison bought her husband a new bike for his birthday to use in his favorite sport. So Allison bought her husband a new bike, and we know her husband has to be Ted because Ken is not the biker. So Ted is the biker, which means he's not the runner and he's not the swimmer. And therefore, we also know that the biker is taken up, so Allison and Janie cannot be the biker. So if we go back to Ken and his wife, we know now that Allison bought her husband, so Janie must be, and we know that Ted is Allison's husband, so Janie must be Janie must be Ken's wife. So Janie does not like running, which means that Alison is the runner, and therefore the only thing left now for swimming is, if Alison's not the swimmer, Janie must be the swimmer. So we know that Ted is the biker, Ken is the golfer, Alison is the runner, and Janie is the swimmer. Alright, now this one here is a Sudoku, which is, we've tried this in class and it was a little bit difficult, so even though it was one that I picked from, I haven't done Sudoku a whole lot, and I just went to pick easy Sudoku, and this is one they gave me, but when we tried it in class it's not as easy as it looks, so I'll pass out some other ones in class, but that one, you can try that one on your own if you want, but it's going to take a bit of time, so we won't do it right now. Anyway, there's some other types of games and stuff you can try to help increase your logical reasoning and that, and they would be like include games like Mastermind and Clue and those things. And I also have some little puzzle sheets in class to give you. So that's it for this chapter.